Apparently, she said this.
Well, apparently, I heard this.
They're Halloween. I've never been on live television before.
I don't know about you, but this is episode 22
Is it really?
of the Apparently Pod. Yeah.
Oh.
That was a good one. I thought about it all day.
You were sitting on that one.
I was really sitting on it and thinking about it. But hey guys, welcome to the Apparently Pod with the Roberts.
And Gabby. This hand thing is so stupid.
It is. But we do it anyways. You heard it here. It's episode 22. We've been doing this for 22 weeks.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
And we love crazy. No, that is crazy.
We love crazy here. That's half a year?
That's your age. Well, not the weeks, but I meant like if the weeks were years.
Yeah. But they're not, so.
Yeah. They're not. No, is wild. 22? No, that's not half a year. That's because that would be 44. And there's 52 weeks in a year.
Oh. What's half of 52?
26?
Quick maths.
It's 26.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you curl your hair or something? Is this?
Yeah, I curled my hair.
Oh, this is nice.
Thank y'all. Did you grow a mustache?
Gabby! I'm literally gonna die. No. This is just day 2 of not shaving. Gabby. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna like see it. Like I don't even know if a week from now if I'll still have it. Like I don't know. It was just when I was at the wedding, some people were like, "Oh, you look good with facial hair," and they're like, "Well, oh, even like at least a mustache." And I was like, "Oh, well, let me try to grow a mustache because I feel like I could do that quicker than an entire beard. Plus, I don't want an entire everything." So I was like, "Let's just try and see."
I think you should keep.
This is only the second day of me not doing it.
Yeah.
It literally, everyone watching is like,
Let
what
it
is he
grow,
talking about?
let it grow, let it grow. Uh-oh.
Ew, some of the Lorax. Is that who that is?
Yeah. Yeah. You look like,
It literally just like, on the camera especially.
you could really see it on the camera.
No. What?
You know,
You can? I was going to say, it looks like I don't know. I guess it kind of. I'm trying to picture if it was like as dark as like the rest of my hair.
no, you look Italian. Yeah, you look Italian.
Well, I am, so.
Well, yeah, but earlier when we were on FaceTime, I was like, you look Cuban.
Well, I'm also that, so.
I know. So it's like one of the two, but you look more.
Oh, I look like my
Italian.
heritage.
You know.
My ancestry.
Yes.
I know. Yeah. That's it. I hate you. You said. No, because there's this Modern Family episode where Manny is like, are you guys not going to say anything? And they're like, oh, what are you talking about? And then like, he's like, none of you have mentioned my mustache. I've been going out for a week. And there's literally nothing there. And then the whole episode, he's like upset that no one mentioned his mustache, but you literally cannot see it. And then at the end, towards the end of the episode, Gloria's like, Manny, stop about your mustache. Like, we all love it. And he's like, you say that now that I shaved it. Because he shaved off, but like she couldn't see. And so that's what I was feeling like when he said, oh, are you going to mustache? Because I thought you were saying like you couldn't see it. And I was like, leave me alone.
Oh my God. What if I was just like, when we were on FaceTime, I was like, what mustache?
I know. Well, I mean, on his, like, I actually don't think he had literally anything.
Yeah.
Because like that was also part of the joke. Like you could see, it's just like it just kind of looks like I haven't shaved. Like it doesn't look like a mustache yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, but it's. I hate this because it's also like in a week I might not have it anymore. So then, what is even the point of this?
No, just keep it for the next episode. Everybody wants to see.
I guess. Yeah. Well. Yeah. I guess I will. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I like
Everyone
it.
wants to see the start, but they want to see when it's like full.
What? That makes no sense.
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
You're Hamilton.
No, do you remember when Michael and Alex were here? And
You disgust me. I forgot where I did that. I did it recently, and it was just stuck in my head, and I just did it.
Without me, like none of.
Yeah,
I was
no
not
one there. I was like, you disgust me. I think I was cooking, and I was just in the kitchen, and I was like,
Oh my god! I hope Michael is listening or watching.
Did they say anything about Victoria in the back?
I don't think they watched the episode. No, they
my
don't.
gosh.
I don't think they're listeners or watchers of the pod. We're talking about my siblings, by the way, my brother and sister.
Yeah. My in-laws.
Yeah, because they were here a few weeks ago when we talked about it. But my in-laws was here. My in-law was here
Yeah.
this past week, right?
Yeah. They
Yeah,
literally came like back to back.
Yeah. It's Gabby's mom was
Yeah,
here.
my mom. My mom was here. We had so much fun. This is what we did. So, I forgot what day she came. She came on a Thursday. And then Friday, drag night. I was like, look, Mom, we're going to have drag night at the house. Okay, I'm going to cook dinner. And all my homies are coming. And she's like, okay. So.
Yeah, you cooked pasta. That was like fun and fresh and new.
Yeah.
Did you do that to impress your mom?
No, because I was like, I don't want to. Or my mom, she, like, wanted me to cook for her because, like, whenever I cook, like, I'll be FaceTiming her. She's like, oh, I want you to cook for me. I was like,
oh, okay.
Okay, so I was like, let's just cook something because if we, like, bought ourselves food and went, like, back home and, like, no one ate, like, we'd feel bad. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah. Like, you don't want to eat if no one else was eating.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but sometimes I do that.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Okay. So yeah, we watched drag on Friday, and on when was it? Monday. We went whale watching in Laguna Beach, or actually Newport Beach. It's all the same coast, all the same beach, all the same ocean.
Okay.
Actually.
All the same whales.
Yeah, all the same whales, but. I've heard from different people that whenever they go, they never see whales. But we saw 3. Yeah.
And 2 of them are sitting on this couch right now.
One of them was already on the boat.
Oh my god, that's so mean. Your mom
I'm
is
talking
not.
about me.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh my god. What were you saying? I was talking about myself.
I was talking about the boat's captain.
Yeah. So
Wait, did you guys have to like call them to the ship and make like whale noises?
no, we were literally okay. So here's the thing: we were on the boat.
We started out friends.
We were on the boat for 2 hours, and I want to say for the first like 30 minutes, we saw like so many dolphins. Like
Yes.
there was so many. Like
the videos you posted were so cool.
yeah, they're like not afraid to get like up close to the boat either.
Fearless.
Like it's so crazy. Like
And I
the
love crazy.
the captain was like
The whale.
the captain was like dolphins like to swim at the front of the boat because like the waves like push them forward, so they use like they save
cute.
like their energy.
Smart dolphins.
Yeah, smart dolphins.
Okay, but if you were a whale, what would be your whale call?
Yeah.
Really? Mine would be, hey.
No, you know what mine would be?
What? Come here, little piss pig.
Oh my god!
That's yours.
Oh my!
You'd come and run it.
Oh my god! What's up with you this episode? You're like giggling. I'm just kidding.
What does that mean?
We're going ballistic in this episode. Like, what is going on?
Ew, not ballistic.
No,
oh my
ballistic. Like, I would say crazy, but that's beyond. Like,
God. Ew.
no, you don't be my whale call.
That's why I asked.
Miss Vanjie.
Ew. No, Miss Gabby.
Miss
That's yours.
Gabby. Oh
No, that's
my
how to
God.
get you away. That's like the the Gabby whale is too close to the ship.
They
Miss
start playing
Gabby.
the exiting music. Oh my god,
Please.
that was too much. Oh my gosh, I just saw the roast of Lady Bunny.
Oh, for Drag Race?
Yeah, and she was like,
When All
"All right."
Stars 4?
Yeah,
Okay,
All
okay.
Stars 4.
Just
she,
trying to catch them up.
she was like, they're doing a roast of Lady Bunny, and it was like her funeral.
Yeah, because she's laying in the...
Yeah, and she was in a coffin, and it was the end of the roast, and like Lady Bunny is concluding it, and she's like, all right, let's see if I got this right. Miss Bunny, and I was dying. It was so funny.
Wow, it was almost your funeral.
Yeah. Oh, so back to my mom.
No, back to the dolphins and whales.
Okay, dolphins and whales. We saw like a bunch of dolphins. Like I want to say there was like
At least 3. Oh my
there
god. What was
was
that?
like 200 maybe.
Ivana said thumbs down.
Oh yeah, because she got a ticket. 'Cause
Well,
she left her car here.
that's what happens when you leave your car during street cleaning time.
Yep.
Okay, wait. If you were a street, what time would be your street cleaning?
1 to 3.
On what day?
Wednesday. To make it so inconvenient.
No, because mine would be on Wednesday too.
Oh my god.
Ew. No, but not 1 to 3. That's like the worst.
We like being stuck in the middle. No, that's me. I'm stuck in I'm in the middle.
Oh, I see. No, mine it would be like. What is happening? Mine would be
know.
like looking at me. Mine would be like. Wait, it has to be 2 hours? Is that how long it is?
Yeah.
Like 8 to 10.
Okay. Basic.
No, 9 to 11. No, 7 to 11. No, 9 to 11. Because it'll be 911.
Oh, you don't talk about 9/11.
That's just a coincidence. No, yeah, 9 to 11 on a Wednesday.
On a Wednesday.
That's like a good time. So it's like you can
Everyone's
wake
at
up early.
work.
Yeah. But that means like it's not too early where it's like you have to like take your car before work even like, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's actually like I'll be at work. So
That was me yesterday. Because yesterday I worked, but like I worked in the afternoon. So like I got up at like 7:50 and I got in my car.
No,
and
I do that.
moved it.
Oh wait, no, because you worked at 8.
I worked in the afternoon.
Oh, but your car had to be moved by 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
That's
then I went back to sleep.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So what did you do after whale watching?
After whale
Oh,
watching.
and Gabby had the cute boots.
Yes.
Didn't you have it on the pod?
Yeah, the last episode I bought those boots.
For the whale watching.
Yeah, and because it was just raining in Los Angeles, and I was like, I want some like cute rain boots. But those aren't rain boots. Those are just like cute, stylish boots
Yeah.
that are water resistant.
Yeah.
So I got them, and I was like, I'm gonna start wearing them. And whenever I toured my school with my mom,
Oh, yeah, the one you're gonna be going
yeah, my admission advisor was like, "Oh my god, I love your boots." I was like, "Oh, thank
Wow.
God." Yeah. So
That's what the whale said too. They
Yeah.
said, whoa.
What the hell was that?
That's what they said when they were talking about your boots. We said,
My
"Ooh,
boobs.
girl. Ew. That was so stupid. Two gay men walk into the bar.
When you hear 2K.
That was so dumb.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
So what else did you do with your mom?
With my mom, I took her to the Melrose Trading Post.
Ooh. Explain
Yeah.
what that is for the non-LA watchers and listeners.
So the Melrose Trading Post is a trading post. Or what do they call it? Like a swap meet?
What?
Cause it's not like thrifting. Cause like everything, like a market. A market. It's a market. So people have like their little stalls. They'll sell like vintage clothing or furniture, posters, like whatever. The possibilities are endless. So that's what it is. Like just a big market.
The way you've never taken me there.
Do you wanna go with me sometime?
Yes.
Okay, I'll take you.
But now I won't go with you. I'm gonna go with someone else because.
No.
Oh my god! Fine, I'll go with you. Desperate.
Okay.
Oh my god! Also, I'm so congested right now. I'm so sorry, guys.
Oh. You're all clogged up
I know. I've just been
like a
traveling.
toilet.
I've just been traveling a lot. No, like if you put a bunch of like cute things in like a cute place and it clogs it. So how was the trading post?
It was fun. I bought a couple things. I bought this really cute jacket that was like Minnie Mouse. But
Oh yeah.
yeah, it was made out of like 90s bed sheets.
You definitely could tell. Okay, dude. Actually, like I didn't. I thought it was literally like Disney merch.
No, it'd be too cool for Disney merch. The Disney merch is like,
But like
some
that,
of
it
it's
was
nice.
giving like real.
yeah. But when I got that jacket, I wore it to Disneyland because I went with my mom and my roommate Ivana, and we had fun. It was a lot of fun.
Nothing fun happened at, or nothing specific happened at Disneyland.
No.
Oh, gift. Okay, if someone has never been to Disneyland, what is like your tips?
Ooh.
Like, do this if you're going to Disneyland.
I would say get there super early, and if you love Star Wars, I would say hit like Galaxy's Edge first, because there's one ride that it's called Rise of the Resistance. It's so cool. Like it's a whole experience because
Wait, that's so weird because we've been like experiencing experiences recently.
yeah, exactly. Like
So if you want to experience this experience,
go
experience
experience that
that
experience
early.
early in the morning.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and I would recommend get a Dole Whip.
I've never had one.
It's so good. I heard they're gonna start selling it at Costco.
Oh,
But you have to go to Disneyland with me.
I know. I need to go to Disneyland. I mean, I've already been to Disney World, so I'm just not motivated.
Oh, go to Disneyland.
I know.
Oh
'cause
my
it's
God.
different, but like.
Oh my god. Okay, so me and Amani went.
Oh yeah, so you went twice.
Yeah,
to-
I went twice.
in this past week.
Yeah, cause I got the annual pass, so I could go whenever I want. And we were in Avengers Campus. They had like this guy, Loki,
Yeah.
walking around. He was so hot.
Oh my God.
He was so hot. Like,
Was it the one
I
that
was at
Money
a loss
posted
of
on her
yes.
story? Okay.
Like he was clearly wearing a wig, but his
Well-
his face, he reminded me of Logan Lerman.
Mm-hmm.
And I
I'm
was like,
familiar.
oh my god, he's so beautiful. He looked at me and like his eyes were blue, and I was like, oh my god, don't look at me. Don't look at
By
me.
the time you said that, he was already looking away and then looking at other people.
No, he was looking at me. He was like,
Oh my God. He was like, what? That's the weirdest looking person I've ever seen.
that's the weirdest looking whale I've ever seen one.
Why is that whale on dry land?
Yeah.
Why is that whale wearing 90s bed sheets?
Why does that whale have hair? What the fuck? Yeah. That's happened. That was my week.
Oh my God.
How was yours? Start from your in-laws coming in.
Or like my brother and sister?
Yeah. I mean, my in-laws coming in.
Yeah.
I said your in-laws.
This is not my, yeah.
My in-laws.
Oh my God, that's like a while ago.
Yeah.
I feel like we already kind of talked about some.
I don't think we did.
Because we mentioned that. Okay, because they were here during the filming of the quiz. Are you still on their fifth grader episode? And I thought we mentioned how like we went on the Warner Brothers tour and that guy cracked his head. On the we talked about that.
Yeah, I heard you talking about it, but I don't remember like talking about it on the.
No, but I thought I mentioned it quickly, like in passing. I don't know. What else did we do? We went. They wanted to be locals this time because they were tired of. Well, because last time they were here, we did all the touristy things. So they wanted to do not touristy things. So we just like went to like some restaurants and walked around. You went with them one day to
The mall.
the mall over here. We went to like this little bakery, this dumpling place. Oh, you were there for both of those.
Yeah.
We went the Warner Brothers tour. What else did we do? Oh, we watched the Oscars.
Oh
was one night
yeah,
we
we
went to
had a
your
little
place.
Oscars party at my place.
Yeah. I don't know. That's mostly what happened. Yeah. It's like that's like so long ago I don't remember. It's like I forgot the details.
They weren't that important.
Yeah.
But then you went back to Florida.
But that was the week. See, because okay, so like they were here from a Thursday to a Thursday. The Thursday they left one of the Thursdays. I was studying. Then I had a midterm on Friday. Then that's on Saturdays when we went to Arizona to see Taylor.
Yeah.
And then on Sundays when we came back, and I had classes on Monday, and then that week is when your mom came on like the Thursday or Wednesday, somewhere around there.
Yeah, she came on Wednesday.
And then another week passed, right? Yes. Yeah, because then then you did whale watching on Monday, Disney on Tuesday,
Okay.
and then
We filmed
on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, I flew because I learned to fly.
Oh, yeah, you flew your plane because you had
And they
Spirit.
And they said, "Oh my God, why's the whale on this plane?" No, oh my God, no.
How's this whale not weighing down the plane? This is amazing.
Listen, wow, that's why this plane is so slow. No, yeah.
Oh my gosh, imagine like the fuel it'd be burning if a whale was on a plane, just trying to keep it up.
I feel like a plane is like an air whale. Air whale. Yeah, my speech impediment coming out.
Oh.
No, yeah, okay, so then, yeah, because I left on Thursday. I had 2 flights because I had a layover in Vegas. So I had a cute 45-minute flight to Vegas. Love flying to Vegas. That is so fast. You like are like taking it. You're like, let me close my eyes for a second. So, oh my, ding, guys, we're landing. Oh my God, okay. Like that's how it feels. Oh, I sat next to this cute little old woman. No, okay. Whenever I get on planes, I'm always like, the people in my row, are we giving? If the plane crashes and we're on a deserted island, are we like a TV show cast? And if it's too much like a TV show cast, I get concerned because this flight was giving very much TV show cast. Where I was like, this is not gonna work. I was like, we're gonna crash, and I was like, this is only 45 minutes. And also, it was my first time on Spirit, and I was like, this is disgusting because tray tables, literally like the length of like a phone.
Oh my God!
It's like the smallest.
You just hold like the little cups they give you.
No, it barely fits the phone. It's like literally. Oh, they also don't give you anything.
Oh well, it's a
you get
short flight.
No, it doesn't matter. That like
they still give you water on short flights.
No, they don't give you any drinks or food. You have to buy it. There's no free snacks at all. The seats, no cushion.
Chairs.
They were the chairs. The chairs and the headrest, just like literally the bare bones. Like there's not a little padding or anything. Like I think on American or something, you can like lift up the little sides to like, even if you're in the middle or aisle, you can like rest your head on something. No.
I remember when I went to Italy, me and my family, we took like an hour-long flight to go from, I think it was like Milan to Rome.
Yeah.
That was the most rinky-dink plane. I was at a loss of words. I was staring at your mustache.
Oh my God.
It was the most rinky-dink plane. It literally looked like foldable chairs. Like
No,
the
literally.
aisle was this thin.
Luckily I had aisle seats the whole time, which really worked out. Except on my last flight back, I had which also worked out. I wanted a window seat. On the short ones, I wanted one. Because if I'm on the window and it's a long flight, like I'm not gonna get up to use the bathroom because I feel uncomfortable making everyone get up.
Yeah.
So I like being on the aisle for a longer one. But this one was awful because I couldn't sleep at all, and plus like the seat was so uncomfortable. Everything was it was so bad. But no, okay. But on the first flight, like to Vegas, next to me was this cute little old woman, and she was like talking to me, and she was like, "Oh, where are you going?" I was like, "Oh, I'm going to my sister's wedding." Oh, yeah, because that's also where I'm going. I'm going to Miami for my sister's wedding. And she's like, "Oh, that's so cute." She's like, actually, she didn't say that. She was going to Vegas to help her son move back to LA, and so she was like flying to Vegas, and then they're gonna drive back.
Oh.
And it was like, I was like, "Oh, that's like so nice, whatever." And then, I was scared though, because I had a layover in Vegas, and then had to go to Miami. The layover was 35 minutes. Our flight, 35 minutes late. So I was really worried. The whole time, I'm like, I don't think we're going to make it. We were late because, like, the flight attendants just didn't show up or something. I don't know. They said that. But I was, like, confused. I was like, okay. Don't really sure if I believe you. So as we're, like, getting close to land, they go on the intercom and they're like, oh, we know some people have short connections, so like we're gonna try to get them off first. Specifically, the Miami people, raise your hand, or whatever. And there was like 20 something of us who raised our hand, and the flight attendant was like, "Okay, yeah, we're gonna try to let you guys go off first." And so she was like, "Everyone, like, please let them go off first. Like, you would want them to do the same if you were trying to make a short connection or whatever." And so I had my the bags that you also do not get you only get a personal bag item. You do not get a carry-on or a checked bag. Like, you have to pay for it. Like, you have to pay for your carry-on. And the carry-on's more expensive than the checked bag. Oh, and it's a limit of 40 pounds, not 50, like the other airlines. It's
30?
ridiculous. 40 pounds
Oh.
is like the checked bag limit, I think. And it was like $70-ish each way. So, like, it's also expensive. I was like, Spirit's awful, guys. Anyways,
Boo.
luckily they were like letting me go off first, and all I had my backpack because I had checked my bag because it was cheaper than a carry-on, and I also couldn't fit. It was so annoying. So I was only going there for one day, but like I just couldn't fit it all in my backpack because I had a suit. But they let me go off first, so I'm literally running. Oh yeah, because they also changed the gate of the connection flight. Was supposed to be in the same gate as us, and then they changed it to like gate B, and I was at gate A. And so all the Miami people were getting off, and I'm all running, literally. I felt like in Home Alone where they do run, Rudolph.
Oh.
Literally does me. Running to the other one, because when we land, that was when the plane was supposed to depart. Like, the other plane was supposed to be in the air, because they closed like the boarding thing 15 minutes before.
Mm-hmm.
And so like the time that was we landed and the other plane was supposed to be departing, and so but they had like obviously they let them know like, oh, all the connection people are late, so like wait. And so they waited.
Oh,
And then I got there. And it was fine. Oh yeah, okay, wait. In the row for my first flight was an old woman, and then this businesswoman who had she had a computer. She was working the whole time.
Oh.
And she did not say anything to us. But I was like, oh, that's so like a TV cast. Like the businesswoman in her little blazer, and the sweet little old woman, and then like me being like college age. I was like, wow, that's like funny. Then I got to my next one. I don't remember who I was sitting next to.
They're forgettable.
Yeah. Oh no. Because I go there and the guy is in my seat, and I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to see. It's like, oh yeah, he moves over one because they like left the middle one empty. And I was like, no, please, because for this 4-hour flight, I am going to be on the aisle. Like, please.
Yeah.
So I sat down, and then that flight was just awful. Like, I didn't talk to them or anything. It was just like awful because of all the other reasons I said before. Then I got there, immediately got off the plane, feel the humidity. I feel the air. Which obviously, like, I got used to, like, right after that. But I was like, oh, okay, welcome to Miami. My friend picked me up, and then we went to, like, this restaurant, and we got drinks and food, and it was fun. And then she met my brother, and he took me back to the hotel. The next day was the wedding. We had breakfast at the hotel. My sister was the maid of honor, because my sister was getting married. Oh, because her and her husband did, like, they each only had one person. They didn't want a whole wedding party. So he only had a best man who was, like, his best friend. And then she only had a maid of honor who was my sister. But I hadn't been to a wedding in, like, such a long time. But I liked going to a wedding and being, like my sister's the one getting married. Because I felt like such, like, I'm at the wedding. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, I was the main character of the wedding. Like, I was, like, one of the main cast.
Yeah.
Like, it's, like we sat in the front row. And they were reserved. Like, it was reserved. I just liked it better. And then, like, everyone who we met was like, oh, you're, like, Jessica's brothers. We're like, yeah. Like, it was like, they know. Like, they're like, oh. Or, like, even when we introduced, oh, this is Jessica's brothers. It's like, we're not like, oh, this is, like, the aunt's sister's cousin's dog's neighbor of the bride. It's like, no, I'm here. You know what I mean? So that was fun. Yeah, the wedding was really nice and fun, whatever. Like, she looks so pretty. And then oh no, one cute moment. I guess it's cute, but also kind of sad. During, like, my dad cried so much, like, calm down. But when he did, like, the father-daughter dance or whatever, he was, like, sobbing, like, just walking out to dance with her. And so then they both started crying. And then me and my brother and sister, like, at, like, the front table, with, like, my sister's mom's side of it, because she has a different mom than me, the one who's got married. And, like, we were at her table, and we were like at the like towards the front of the dance floor, and all three of us start crying because like they're both crying, and then I was like, this is so because everyone was looking at us. Like Evan, like literally, Evan was here. I hear them behind us. They're like, "Oh, look, they're all crying too." And then like all the people around the dance floor were like, "Oh my god!" Like all looking at like in the background of the photos. I know it's gonna be like me, Michael, and Alex like crying and sobbing, and then like my sister and dad dancing, crying and sobbing.
Aww.
Because even the song was sad.
What song was it?
It was like, "You'll always be my baby girl or my little girl" or something. Like it was literally like a dad singing to a daughter song.
Have a good morning, beautiful.
No, it was not that. Yeah. Then I flew back. The flight back to Vegas was 5.5 hours. I don't know why it was like so much longer.
There was a whale on it.
No, I know, no, but I don't know. I guess it's like the wind or something.
Yeah.
I don't know who I was sitting next to.
Or
on
did it
that
take longer,
flight.
or was it like the time difference?
No, it took longer.
You traveled in time.
Yeah, because like they tell you how long the flight is when you sit down. You're like, oh, it's gonna be 4 hours. Because what I do is, also I love it because I felt like a professional at like the airport. It's like I fly now, and so like I knew what to do. I know how to pack. I know how to have my bags. I know like when I go up to the security, my shoes are already off. If I have my computers already in my hand, out of my backpack.
You've already said this before. I
oh,
forgot what episode.
I did.
But you're like, I'm such a pro. Like my
Yeah, I
laptop
think it was after
is
winter
out of
break.
my bag.
Yeah, no, because I am. But when you're on the flight, as soon as it takes off, or like when it's taking off, I start my timer on my phone because when you're flying, especially across time zones, it gets confusing because you may like randomly drop into a time zone, even if you're not having service, because that happened to me before. And so you'll like not be sure what time, because like you know that your landing time, but you're not sure what time zone your phone is on or what it's doing. And so you just set the timer on or the stopwatch, and then like you'll see it. And so once it gets like 3.5 hours, you know there's like a half an hour left if it's 4 hours long. Yeah, so I'm such a pro.
Wow.
So yeah, I don't know why it was longer. I do remember this is funny. When I'm sitting in the airport, like waiting for my flight in Miami, there's like this attractive guy, and I'm like, oh, I hope I sit next to him. And then he's with this girl, and I can't tell if it's his sister or his girlfriend. And I'm like, hoping it's his sister. Yeah. And I was like, I hope I sit next to them, because I also felt like I'd be friends with her. So I was like, oh, those would be good people to sit next to. I was just hoping I wasn't next to like gross, sweaty people who like have no, like they're trying to get my way or whatever. Because on the flight there from Vegas to Miami, I remember the guy sitting next to me who like was originally in my seat. He like always had his legs open, and so I felt like I was like squished over. And so I was like, oh, I hope I sit next to him. Like I feel like I'll be good. And so then I see him like when I'm walking to my seat, and so I was like, oh, he's up here. And then I look at my row, and she's in my row. And I was like, oh my god. And then there's this random girl in between us who like, she seems nice. And I was like, oh my god, I'm going to sit next to her. And I was like, it's not the attractive guy, but like whatever.
Yeah.
So so I sit down, and then like neither of them are talking to me. And I was like, okay, well this is annoying. I was like, last time I sat down, the old woman was like, oh my gosh, hi. And I was like,
Aww.
hi. I know. I was like, what's this girl so mean? And then all of a sudden, the girl who's like the sister girlfriend was like talking to the girl in the middle. She's like, oh hi, I get like really anxious on planes, and I'm like scared of flying. Can you switch with like? I didn't know what she said. Ends up she said boyfriend, but I didn't realize that. Could you switch with my boyfriend? He's up there like that seat. And she's like, what row is it? And she's like, oh, like 15, because we were like 30 or something, because it was like half the plane up. And I thought he also had a middle seat, so I thought they were switching middle seats, but it turns out he had a window seat. And so I was like, if she wanted a middle seat, which no one I think does, so I guess it was fine. I don't know. But she ended up being like, oh, okay. And I was like, he's switching to come up here? I was like, this is crazy. I was like, I literally in the airport was like, I hope I sit next to them. And now here I am sitting next to them.
That's so weird.
It is so weird because there's also like 35 rows and like two sides. Like I was like, that. What are the chances? And so then she goes up there, and then he's like coming back to sit, and I was like, this is like so wild. They were like okay to sit next to, because he like ended up like his legs were like facing on top of her the whole time, so I had like plenty of room, and like I actually was able to sleep a little bit, which like I didn't think I was going to. But I think that's also just because I was exhausted, because I stayed up late from the wedding and then had to wake up super early for the flight. But they were also like, they were definitely dating. Like, it would be concerning if they weren't, because they were like kissing. No, they weren't actually. They were snuggling and giving weird behavior, and yeah.
Couples are so weird.
Yeah, it was like so much. It's like, oh my gosh. Also, I don't know if she was lying about anxiety or not, because I seemed more anxious on takeoff and landing than she did. Like, I was like, what is going on? I don't know. Like, I was like, did she just say that so that they would switch?
Probably.
But also, I was like, you could have just gone. Well, she did say to the girl, like, I know you got your seat or whatever. And then I was thinking, like, if she didn't want to switch, that's so awkward.
Yeah.
Like, because you would have to be like, no. And then you have to sit on the 5.5-hour flight next to the, like, you know what I mean?
I would do that whatever, just to see what happens. I'm like, no.
Like, if I was switching with if I had an aisle seat and I was switching with someone who had like a middle, then I'd be like, oh no, I want an aisle. So like that would be a reason.
Yeah.
But like, like this girl was be switching with someone who, like, I thought she told her that he had a middle seat too. But even if he had a window, like, it doesn't really change much. But I was like, if she didn't want to switch, I don't know what you would have said. Like, if someone asked you to switch and you didn't want to, what would you say?
Like, oh.
Ew! Nothing?
And then like this.
Just pretend you didn't hear them?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that would not work. Oh, but then, okay, so then I had a 5-hour layover in Vegas, which was fine. The flight was a little late, so then it like was like a little less, and I just stayed in the airport, and I got food and just sat there. But on my last flight from Vegas to LA, I sat next to these parents who had their 2 sons in the row across from us, and like across the aisle, and they were kind of weird. The parents, like the mom, and I feel like that was her boyfriend. Like, I feel like it was like a dad, but I also couldn't tell if they had adopted the 2 boys or if they were there, because they kept talking about like one of their pasts and how traumatic it was for like 10 years, and I'm like confused.
Oh,
also
God.
seemed like they were visiting their dad, like the son's dad, yeah. And so I was like, I don't know, I couldn't really get the picture. Like, I was like eavesdropping the whole time, I couldn't get it. But they did talk about like Gwyneth Paltrow's trial and stuff, and so I was listening. But they were like rambunctious and annoying, and I was like, oh my god, these boys are gonna be so crazy. I was like, thank God I'm not sitting next to them. But then it was because the mom gave them cards, and then they were like, we don't know card games, Mom. And she's like, stop, I have my eardrops in. You have to wait. I can't talk to you. Because they were also like being obnoxious. They're being obnoxious. So like, I get it, because she was like, leave them alone. And they were like, what do you mean? You're talking to us right now. And she's like, sorry, I have my eardrops.
I love her.
No, I do too. And yeah, so so like they were like, we don't know what to do. And then like later, like the flight takes off forever. Or it's like about to. And I look over, and this like sweet old black lady sitting next to them was teaching them card games.
Aww.
And she was like showing them how to do it. And they had like the middle tray table down, and were like doing like the pile of cards and doing it. And they were being like so well, like they were listening to them and stuff. And then like the dad or boyfriend or stepdad or I don't know, whoever he was like, oh look, she's teaching him. And then she the mom was like, she's like, why are they so obedient and polite when it's like I'm not around? She's like, why are they like good now? Because I guess apparently like even during school, it's like when she's not there, they're like good and fine and respectful and polite
Probably
and
doesn't
everything.
pay attention to them.
When I was just like, I was like, well, it's because you're the mom. Like, I don't know. Like, and then the dad was like, they should have their tray tables up for takeoff or whatever. And I was like, this is so nice. This old woman is like helping them. I was like, why are we not talking about that? Instead, we're like, why are the boys being so nice? Or like, shouldn't they have their tray tables up? I was like, well, like, but then later when we landed, the mom was like, thank you for playing with them and like watching them. She's like, oh yeah, of course. And then it was cute because like they were in front of me when we were like walking through the airport, and the woman walked past them because they were like standing there, and she's like, bye, and they're like, bye. I was like, oh, no. I was like, why is that so cute? Because before the flight, they were like annoying and like they were like literally not sitting down and like in the aisles, and it was like, chill, little men. But yeah, then I came here.
They were like the thornberries.
Yeah. But yeah, I've just been like congested and have like kind of a sore throat because of like post nasal drip, because I just feel like I've been traveling. Like, the weather changes. Like, I think that's what you were saying. And, like, all the different people I came in contact with. And so it's just, like,
You're all plugged up.
rough. I know. I've been taking medicine, and I'm better now. But I still feel, like, so congested.
Yeah.
It's so annoying. I mean, because my allergies have been really good. Yeah, it probably was that.
Yeah.
So
'Cause
annoying.
you went from the dry air to the humidity, and then back to
Yeah, like, really fast, too.
Yeah, it was literally a weekend. Like, I was on the phone with my mom, and it was when me and Tristan were gonna hang out. And she was like, "Oh, like, what are you doing?" And I was like, "I think I'm gonna go hang out with Tristan and Robert." She's like, "Robert? He's back already?" And I was like, "Yeah, I think he landed today."
Not her staying on top of it.
I know.
Yeah. I know. I'm just a traveler. No, I did feel like such, like, a... I was talking to my mom. I felt like a little, like, businessman or something. How I was, like... I literally had, like, a little duffel bag in my backpack.
Yeah.
And, like, I was there for, like, a day. Then flew back.
That was crazy.
It was.
Just a traveler.
Did you, like, follow Gwyneth Paltrow's trial?
No, I was so confused, but I know she won $1.
Yeah. Because someone was... the guy was suing her. Because I think he was suing her for... that she hit him when they were skiing or something. And... But the trial was mainly... Well, because it was Gwyneth Paltrow. But, like, the questions they were asking her were also, like, ridiculous.
Like, what were they asking her?
They were asking her how tall she was.
What?
Yeah, like that. Because this is what the woman was saying. I was, like, eavesdropping on her. They're asking her... Because they read an article about it. And then they were, like, talking about it with each other. And they're, like... saying how they asked her how tall she was and how tall she was in heels and how tall she was in normal shoes, and I was like, okay, that's so weird. And they also asked her if she was friends with Taylor Swift, and then they asked her like if she's ever given her any Christmas gifts or any
What kind
like
of trial?
personal no I knew why they were asking this, because they meant I actually don't know why they wanted to know if she was friends. Because they were trying to figure out where she got the idea to sue for $1, because Taylor sued the guy who sexually assaulted her for $1. Because you could sue people for, like, oh my god, I don't want to say the wrong kind of damages.
Oh god.
I think it's punitive damages, but it's like it's for personal, like, injury, like emotional stuff and stuff. And so people, if you have money. Like, Taylor was suing for $1 because it was, like, to make a statement, which is why Gwyneth Paltrow was also doing it. Like, because they don't need the money. They're doing it because they just want to win.
Yeah.
And both of them, I think, were countersuing. Like, the other guys were suing them first, and so then they just countersued. Because I think he was suing her for skiing.
Oh.
And then Gwyneth was just countersuing, I guess, for something else. I don't know. But that's why she won $1. And so I think they're trying to figure out where she got the idea for that, which I don't know why that matters. But they're like, oh, did Taylor tell you? And then she's like, oh, no, I heard from my lawyer. Like, oh, you didn't know she did that? And then I think she was like, oh, maybe, like, kind of, I don't know. And they're like, oh, you friends with her? She's like, I brought my kids to a concert. Like, we're friendly, but, like, we don't really text or anything. But you know how Gwyneth Paltrow owns Goop or whatever? Is it called Goop?
Super Goop?
No.
What's
The
Goop?
company. Is it Goop? Glump? No, it's Goop. It's Goop. She has, like, the vagina scented candle. Oh, you want to know this?
No.
Gabby, I should have prepared a whole little thing to teach you about it then. Oh my god, no, this is tea.
Vagina scented candles.
Yes, and then she also sold this, like, emerald egg crystal that you were supposed to put inside your vagina and hold there, and it, like, was supposed to rejuvenate. She has this company that's like this. Are you looking it up?
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah. But they had she did an ad for it during Christmas time, where they had celebrity stockings, and she put gifts.
Oh my god, Gwyneth.
Yeah, she owns it. That's how she makes a bunch of money.
Oh my God.
Everything's, like, expensive too. But she put, like, the sex toys and different gifts inside the celebrity stocking. One of the celebrities was Taylor Swift's stocking, and she put, like, a vibrator or something in that, like, as a joke. Like, everyone's gift kind of made sense for them or whatever.
Yeah.
And so they were asking her, like, oh, have you ever given her a Christmas gift or a personal pleasure item? And I was like, this is such a weird trial.
Yeah.
Asking her how tall she is and stuff, which also the woman on the plane was telling her boyfriend husband thing about how like that might be it because I think what she must have been a model or something they were saying. And so like her height's kind of a big deal. And so like to ask her that stuff is also kind of like don't ask her that.
Yeah.
Like it's not really relevant. Like asking her height and flats and heels and stuff. And I was like I was so confused. I was like, what? Which was also part of why people were watching it because the lawyers were like asking such weird questions. Kind of like the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial. It's like because of like the crazy stuff that was happening even during the trial and how crazy the lawyers were acting. That's what made more people pay attention to it, you know?
Yeah.
And so it was kind of like that where it was like, what is even this trial? What?
The Lover Kit, it comes with a heart-shaped vibrator and 3 lip balms.
Yeah, she has a whole bunch of stuff. It's a lot of like pleasure stuff.
Oh my God, Gwyneth. Wow.
Let me see. Someone called it the whitest trial ever because here, there's this headline. Oh wait, no.
That's crazy.
Where is?
I didn't know
Yeah.
she had this.
Oh yeah, the headline from the New York Post said Gwyneth Paltrow ski crash victim can't enjoy wine tastings due to injuries. And so someone said this is officially the widest trial ever.
That is crazy.
Oh yeah, because that was like part of his damages was like he couldn't go to wine tastings because of the crash.
Girl, drink wine at home. Oh my God, Disney, they have a wine and food festival. And
Yeah,
they
is
have
it
a little
happening?
vineyard. Yeah, it's happening right now.
Oh my god!
I tried-
I can smell it. Grapes. Do you like grapes or raisins more?
Grapes.
Okay. Do you do the thing on New Year's where you have the grapes and make the
No.
wishes? Oh.
I'll do it this year, maybe.
Do you eat vegetables raw?
Yes.
What vegetables do you like raw? Like which ones like I have to steam them, or like I don't like raw but I like them steamed, or like
I don't think. Oh,
or I like them cooked or grilled, or
I liked onions grilled.
do you like onions raw?
I mean, I'll eat them raw.
Oh yeah, because you just did it on your burger.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I did when I
No.
had? Well, let me tell you.
Ew. Okay, tell me.
When I was having allergies,
Oh my god, me.
when I was having allergies, my mom was like, bite into an onion.
Like an apple. You had told me that she said that.
And I did it, and tell me why I was like, this onion isn't bad. Like, this is
Ew.
kind of good.
I'd be like Shrek.
I felt like Shrek.
Remember when Brennan's...
Shrek 5 coming out.
Oh yeah, Shrek 5 is coming out, and apparently with the original actors, well, the voice actors are like all in talks to return.
And
Wait, why is this like changing colors?
it's my aura.
Ew.
So have you?
Wait, no. About Shrek, do you remember when Brennan said that?
Oh my god.
You look like Fiona?
Yes.
Do you not see this changing green and pink? Why is it changing colors like this?
Oh my god, why is it us? Green and pink.
Ew, do not smile at me like that.
But I love smiling at your mustache.
Gabby, I'm gonna go shave it off right now. I just went 2 days without shaving, and I told you even on FaceTime, I was like, I don't want to show you because I was like, it's
Okay.
just. I literally said, I told Gabby, I said, should I wear a mask during the podcast? Because it's like just 2 days, so it's like just enough where like you could see it, but it's not grown in. And now here she is making jokes about it. Please.
It's a joke.
What were you saying? Oh, the Barbie trailer.
The Barbie trailer dropped, but
Oh, you want to tell us something
I
else?
love that Scott Pilgrim versus the World. You've heard me talk about it, right?
Yeah, but
Okay, so
Where are we going?
I love that movie, and like it's such like a cult classic to some people. It might not be to everybody.
that's what a cult classic is.
Okay, shut up. Let me finish telling my story.
What do you mean to some people?
They're releasing like an anime version, and they're bringing back the original cast to do the voices.
Oh yeah, I saw
Which
that.
it has Aubrey Plaza, Chris Evans, Brie Larson, and I was like, oh my god, I'm shitting myself.
Ew! Don't do it on my couch then.
I'm going to.
That's what that smell is. Oh,
Yeah.
disgusting.
Oh my gosh, you know what? I had a thought. This is gonna sound.
You had a
really-
thought. That's already surprising enough.
Shut up.
Then what?
I had this thought the other day, and it's like so weird, but it's kind of like, oh, so cute. Like, cause yesterday I texted you, cause you were like, "Oh, what happened?" Because I called you, and I was like, "Nothing. I just missed you."
Yeah, that was so gross.
I had this thought where I was like, it's so weird because sometimes I'll just like be going about my day and I have like random memory flashes, and then I had one of like us doing random things, and I was like, oh my god, that's like so weird. We're really out there like making memories with each other.
Ew. You said, wow, we're like friends. That's so weird.
That's so funny.
Ew. No. I know what you mean, but like, ew. Why would you say that?
Cause it was so funny. I want to see that clip back. It's just getting disgusted.
No, that was gross. Go back to the...
But I thought it was so funny.
I like cauliflower raw. I'm such a big cauliflower fan. I'm a fiend for cauliflower.
Oh, ooh, cauliflower wings.
Yeah, I feel like you've said that before, but like even cauliflower with just like
Keep
just
looking at
dipping-
Victoria.
Oh my god.
I love carrots raw. I love celery.
I was gonna say celery or some peanut butter. Ants on the log.
No, celery is so good. Like, oh my god, I can't like. It just hydrates me.
Celery, is a negative calorie food. Like it burns more calories digesting it than you get from eating it.
Speaking of burning calories, I walked 7 miles at Disneyland.
Okay, but the Barbie movie trailer did drop, and yes, I love it.
And
I'm
yes,
so excited.
y'all have heard the rumors correctly. I'm in it.
I know they cut you from the trailer though, but it's also like so weird.
Yeah.
No, the scene, she's wearing the high heels, she takes them
And
off,
she
and her
steps out.
foot stays up. That
Genius.
changed something in me. That was
No,
so
Ryan
real.
Gosling and Simu Liu like at war with each other.
I know, still kind of confused with the all the character posters being like, this Barbie is everything. This Barbie is the astronaut. This Barbie has a Nobel Peace Prize. And then all the Kens being like, this is just Ken. This is Ken again. This is Ken. Ate it up. Literally, it says like, she, the official poster, it says like, she is everything. He's just Ken.
Oh my god. No, because
Stop!
there's
It's so good.
many Kens.
No, I literally love.
Michael.
Ew, why does he Snapchat you? Did he Snapchat me? Oh, he did.
That's so funny.
No, I'm so excited. And Gabby is in it. So, if you're fans of the
Ooh.
pod, go watch
Did you
the Barbie
see?
movie. And
I
look
wanted
out
to talk about this
for
since we're
Gabby.
talking about movies.
Why
This,
does this keep doing this?
there's a ghost.
Do we have to say something forward?
The Super Mario movie.
The scene of, not Barbie, of Peach in her heels running through the thing.
No, I wanted to
missed that
talk
she
about
mothered.
the red carpet.
Oh,
It
it's
looked
about Anya
so
Taylor-Joy.
cool. Yeah, she was dressed up as a racer. Like, that's
Yeah.
so cute. And then Jack Black, he dressed like Bowser.
Yeah, he's been doing that though.
I love Jack Black.
He'll just be dressed as. Yeah, no, the movie's supposed to make so much money. Which was like such a vague thing for me to say. But like, no, it's supposed to make like $700 million.
Wow.
And some people are saying like it's going to make $1 billion. So, I also want to see that movie. Those are the two movies that's like must watch. Oscar lookouts. I'm kidding. This is probably not going to win anything.
No.
But both of them seem so like enjoyable. I'm so excited.
I also need to see Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
That came out?
It's coming out in
Oh, okay.
May.
I was like, there's no way that came out. No one's talking about that.
No, yeah, they just released tickets.
Okay.
No, but
People seem to like the Dungeons and Dragons movie too.
oh yeah.
I've been seeing good things about that. Okay, no, because what is your weekly obsession?
My weekly obsession is Melanie Martinez's new album.
I'm actually surprised you already listened to it. Look at you. You said New Music
Yeah.
Friday. Play.
Yes, I loved it. I was like, oh my god, like I needed this. Like,
Ew!
stop being
No.
disgusted by me.
No, it's how you said it. You said, it was like when people were like, I'm screaming. And then just, it was like, oh my god, I was just like, I really needed this. This is so good. Like, you were serving no emotion.
I don't have emotion.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I thought it was like so different than what she did before, because like before she would always have like that theme of like living out her childhood, but now it's like a pixie fairy girl fantasy.
Any favorite tracks or anything you would be like, what's your review?
I love The Void and The Contortionist. That someone's like twisted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love. What should people know going into it though? Like to make sure they have the right expectations, or like what's the vibe of the album? Okay, so if someone is not a music critic.
I am not a music critic. I just make the music and I don't
Critique it?
critique it.
Yeah, we can
I
tell.
just lock it away forever.
So that's why it sounds like that?
What if I beat the fuck out of you?
Do it. Or turn me on.
I'm gonna bang your head against the table.
You wish.
I would say, honestly, don't know, because every time I listen to it, I like have to be driving.
Okay, so the vibe is driving.
Well, no, it's
The
actually
vibe
not
is taking
driving.
control of your own destiny in your life and steering it down, avoiding
Yeah.
obstacles.
Yes. What's your obsession? Hurry up.
What do you mean, hurry up? My obsession is telling people that I was on a flight.
Who else have you told?
When people are like, oh, what did you do this weekend? Or like, oh, how's the wedding? I was like, yeah, the flight was really good.
How was the wedding? The flight was nice.
Yeah. No, it was me complaining about the flight. It was me being like, oh, the flight was awful. Do not fly Spirit. Oh my god, now we're never going to get sponsored by Spirit.
I don't really care.
No, because I gotta want to get
You know
sponsored
what
by
I
them.
care about? Best Fiends. You gotta get that Best Fiends.
I called you a fiend. No, I'm a cauliflower fiend.
Yeah.
You know, Best Fiends, that would be so good with us. Because we love... Yes!
That's best friends without the R.
Ew, do not start doing it now.
Why?
We're not getting paid for it.
Okay.
No, but Best Fiends, you should be in contact with us because we will do it. And
You love playing games
I
in
was
the
about
morning.
to say, I was like, I will play the game. Because, like, I'll replace... What was it last week when I had 2048 as my...
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll stop that. I'll stop Subway Surfers. All of a sudden, I'll start playing your app. Just pay me.
My mom asked me, she was like, what are like fun games to play on my phone?
And that's a perfect time. If we were sponsored, we would have had a great answer for that.
Yeah.
But since we're not, we're going to say, actually, any other app on the App Store.
I don't know at this moment.
Yeah, no, but... Yeah, I would love to tell people I was on a plane. That would be my weekly obsession. Next week will be something different because that's how weekly obsessions work. But for right now...
They're based on the week.
Yeah, that is my current obsession. Oh my god, we should play Scrabble after this.
I do want to play Scrabble.
Okay, Lynn will play after.
All right, well, I guess that is the episode. Thanks for watching.
What are you doing? What's your hand doing down there?
I'm playing with this button on my pants.
Oh, okay. Because, like, on here it looks so weird. Ew! Move your hand away.
I have to touch things.
I know, I do too. No, because in class yesterday, tell me why I was literally just shaking my leg, and so my whole body was, like, shaking like this. And the teacher, like, asked a question, and no one's raising their hand. And he's just, like, going around, and he's like, oh, Robert? And I was like, oh. And he was like, I see you were nodding. I was like, I actually was fidgeting and have ADHD, but short. And answered. And if it was like laughing, I said, oh, stop, I'm so funny. And then I was like, I'll answer. And so like I just answered the question and I was like, correct.
Boom.
But I was also like, but did this? Literally, I'm nodding. Like, I'm not like, yes.
No.
Like, I'm literally just like, I don't know. So I'm shaking. Like.
So I'm shaking like a little chihuahua.
When he looked over at me, I literally looked down and was shaking. And then he was like, yes, what's...
Yes.
Question in the front. Oh, answer in the front, yes.
Yum.
I was like, no, actually.
That's so funny. At Disney, I was like touching everything. Like all the Star Wars, they have like fake buttons everywhere, and I was just like touching all the buttons. I was like,
Oh my god. You probably got
I was
diseases.
fox face.
Oh my... No, because we are fox face. Look, do the thing. That-
No, oh my gosh, what I said to you on the phone earlier when I was in the Tesla, they have Sudoku and I was literally fox face. I was like, yo.
I love us being fox face.
It's giving dance, dance, dance.
Ew. What? No, it's not giving that. It's not giving no Bloody Mary. It's giving Wednesday. No, it's giving Tuesday.
Oh my
No, 'cause you're wearing
god.
the black and you have the black and the white.
Oh my gosh, didn't we say I'm Wednesday and you're the wolf? Enid?
You forgot Enid's name.
Enid.
That is so anti-lesbian.
Did you know?
Yes, I literally said Enid.
Wow.
But that's also because like, when's the last time you watched the show? Like that show was such a fad. We moved on. I'm kidding. When season 2 comes out, it's probably gonna talk about it again.
Yeah, that's true. But I guess that's it for the episode.
Oh yeah, that's what we were doing. Yeah, we'll be here next Thursday for episode 23, and then
Like.
oh yeah, we should say that at the beginning. We need to get used to saying that at the beginning. But yeah, if you made it this far, you definitely should like and subscribe because you literally listened to us talk for an hour.
And rate 5 stars.
Oh yeah,
5 onions.
and follow and
all those things.
add share.
Tell your friends.
Yeah, you love to say that one, which I feel like is like the one that least likely to happen. Everything else is a click of a button. Like it, rate 5 stars, add it, follow it, subscribe to it. What else could you do? Share it. Oh. Yes.
Yes. Thank you all so much, and we'll see you all next time.
Bye.
Bye.